Hello, I'm Michelle Clark, and I'm in the home of Mr. Anthony Malvo, and I will be asking him some questions on um, how he got started in the business. And Mr. Malvo, it's a pleasure to be in your home. Can you tell me how you got started in the business of reggae music?
I got started by going to church with my grandmother and singing on the choir and singing at school concerts and singing on the roadside with my friends. That's how I get started.
But you started in church, but exactly at what point did you enter mainstream reggae
Mainstream
singing?
reggae. When I started to sing on a song called Black Star Sound in my neighborhood, that's when I started to establish myself in Jamaica from one parish to the next. That's when I used to That's when I go mainstream, meaning in Jamaica, not internationally. I used to be on a sound called Black Star.
And tell me what was Black Star?
Black Star is a sound system that play a record at parties, and we sing over the beats. That's what we do
In the parties,
in the
something like a
parties,
DJ?
like a DJ. But I'm a singer. I sing over the instrumentals.
Name me some of the people that were on that sound during
And that
your.
sound used to have Tiger, Brockback, Bigger, Brigadier Jerry, Tonto and Danny Dread.
And after you left Black Star, where did you go?
When I left Black Star, I went to King Jammeh Sound. That's where I went, and that's where I started to go internationally. I mean, started singing, started making records. That's when I started to make records when I went to King Jammeh's. My first
Okay.
record was produced by Edgar Parish on the
Hmm.
Parish label. That's what a song called Reggae Gone Clear.
Hmm.
This was my first recording.
And which was your first big number
My
one?
first big number one was produced by Winston Riley on the Technics label called Come Back to Me by me and Tiger.
Yeah, that was a big one in 1989. I remember that.
Yes.
Okay, can you give us a little of what that sounds like?
Just summer love is beautiful, it's not enough. And Tiger said, come back to me, cause nothing bad don't do me. Yeah,
Yeah, you performed that on Sunsplash in 1989. Tell
yeah.
us about that.
Yeah, that was my first big performance. That was in front of a lot of people, a couple thousand people. Well, and that was good. It was nice. It was kind of nerve-wracking for the first, but it was okay. It was a lot of fun.
And where did that song lead you? Were you able to travel?
Well, that song lead me internationally. I go into the Caribbean, I go to Europe, and I go to the States, Canada. I've been to a lot of places with that song.
Okay, and that was the biggest time in your life in reggae, or have you recorded anything
Well,
else?
we have recorded other songs. Can You Stop the Rain and a few other songs that did good, but Come Back to Me song was the biggest song.
Not only did you record and was an artist, but you also did producing. Tell us about your producing.
Well, I used to have a label called, how you say that? Uh, Me and a guy called Anthony Red Rose. That was my partner. So we did some good work producing other artists.
Tell me some of the artists you produced.
So we produced artists like Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, Elephant Man, Sprague Benz, Cabra, Barry Salmon, Mikey Spice, Chose a Whale.
And in that set of artists that you produced,
Yes.
name me some of the songs that were big hits from these.
Well, we give Beanie Man his first hit song, a song called Wicked Man. That's what's his big hit. We give Cabra one of his big hit called Don Wife. We give Captain Barkey one of his big hit called Antichrist. We give Ghost, God is truly amazing. We give a couple of them I can't remember, but a lot of them we give.
Okay.
We used to we produce songs with
What
um,
about the song with Terry Lennon?
yeah, that was produced by was produced by was on a different label though. Yeah, Red Rose. We called Raggedy Joe label, but it was Red Rose label. But I was one of the co-producer on that label. We produced Sean Paul too.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
great.
songs. Yeah, a lot
Hmm.
of people.
You also had another label by the name of Real Music. Tell me about
Yeah,
Real Music.
after we finished with that label, or if you say that I had my own label called Real Music, and I produced songs with Bounty Killer and Leroy Smart was a big hit in Jamaica and internationally. I think it was the number one song in Japan. Songs with me and Capleton, song with Sizzler, Wayne Wonder, Anthony Cruz, Luciano, a couple more. You know what I mean? But it was good. A lot of people. Bounty Killer, Buju Banton too was on on that track. Yeah.
Yeah. You were supposed to do a song with Buju Banton. Whatever happened with that
Yeah, we're
song?
supposed to do a tune with Buju Banton, but he's getting some farmer incidents, so I have to wait until
That is resolved.
that is resolved.
Okay, that is understandable.
Yes.
And tell me what you're doing in your career now. What has
What
been
I'm doing
going?
now, right? I just came off for a tour, a U.S. tour a couple of, like about 12 cities. I know I'm just chilling out and getting ready back for the new year to do something else. Just planning shows for the new year now. You know what I mean? But last year was good. We went to about 12 different cities in North America.
What cities
Including
like?
in North America, so we put in Canada, St. Louis, New York, um, Atlanta. Name a few, a couple of a couple of
And I heard you were in California. How was that?
California. Yeah, it was good. A couple places.
Hmm.
North Carolina, South Carolina, a couple places. Well, we've been to Washington and those places. So that was good. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm planning to go to Jamaica to do some new recording and do some things because last year I did this song called Ungrateful and do the video too, and it was good. It was I think it's now on the number 3 on the chart in Jamaica, the video chart. I think on CVM or someone else station.
Okay.
But it's all good. It's all good. So I'm doing okay. I'm doing
So
okay.
when will you be going to Jamaica
Well, I'm
to?
going. For the new year. I'm trying to go to Jamaica for maybe the first part of the year, the second
That'll be
part.
great. That'll be
Yeah, the
great.
start of the year.
Because we're looking forward to hearing more from
Yes,
Anthony Malvo. You've been one of my favorite artists and
definitely.
a lot of different people's favorite artists over the
I'm so
years.
glad to hear that. And I want all my fans to know that I'm still working hard, and we just need the support, and we're gonna try to give them a lot of good songs
Okay,
for the coming year.
what about your song that you have on the YouTube? Could you give us a plug on
We have a
that?
song called Ungrateful. To them ungrateful, to them ungrateful, bad mind and coffee shows just a rotten day my heart. To them ungrateful, to them ungrateful, say them are your friend and want to stab you now you're bad. Yeah, that's on YouTube right now, so we want to check, all the fans to check the song out on YouTube called Ungrateful. That's a big song.
All right, thank you, Mr. Malvo.
Okay,
It
bless.
was just a pleasure just to have been in your home and to
It's a pleasure to be interviewed by you.
thank you. And you
Okay.
have a good evening. And
God
thank you,
bless.
everybody, for listening.
Peace.
Thanks.